Hey guys, welcome to my video for the YouTube forum post. I realize I'm a little behind the ball. I got behind schedule, and I know this was due Friday, but I'm doing it now. So I'm going to go over a few of my favorite things. Nice little introduction to who I am and what I enjoy to do in my spare time. First, I love to sleep. I am a go to bed early kind of guy and sleep in until I can kind of guy. My alarm clocks consist of 5 alarms set 1 minute apart because I'm a big snoozer and I know if I keep snoozing them, they're just going to keep going off every minute. So sleep is definitely one of my favorite. I'm not going to say hobby because it's not a hobby, but it helps me recover from the exhausting days that I usually fulfill. Food, who doesn't like food? I'm your typical, I love tasty food and I hate fruits and vegetables. Their taste and their texture don't appeal to me, but like cheeseburgers, tacos, pizza, love those. I could eat them all day, every day. My favorite drink is chocolate milk. If you haven't figured that out yet, I drink it every meal, and it's also a fun fact: the second best recovery drink for after workouts behind water. So if you're ever working out and you want something other than water, go grab yourself a nice glass of chocolate milk. Sports have always been a big part of my life. I never thought I'd be able to compete at the collegiate level in cross country and track and field, but I've been blessed and have the ability to. So that picture on my left, I think it's probably your left too. But I was last year at an indoor meet, and just being able to compete and to continue running is a blessing. My favorite sport was basketball. I kind of got screwed in high school, and I ended up being the tallest guy on my team. So I ended up playing a lot of the center position, which is the really tall guy usually. And if you know me, I'm not tall. I'm not even 6 foot tall. So that made it hard for me to continue playing that past high school. And then also, I love watching sports. I think it's a great way to socially gather with friends or family. There's usually a sport there for everyone, whether it's a main sport like basketball, football, baseball, running sport. Maybe you like watching badminton. Maybe it's swimming. Maybe you just watch the Olympics every 2 years. It's all up to you. But I think it's a great way to connect to other people and a great way to have some leisure and fun time. I enjoy nature. I don't get out into nature as much as I would like to. But, yesterday we went to Minneopa as part of the best week ever. And going out along the trails with a few buddies was, it's just, you don't think about all the stress you have in your life or the freedom or the pain and whatever it is going on in your life. All you're thinking about in that moment is, how cool it is to be in God's creation and spending time in fellowship with some of your cool friends. But hopefully when I get older and I have, the summers off as I'm teaching, maybe I can travel the world a little bit, see some of the, like the seven wonders of the world, or just some cool state parks and hike and camp and that kind of thing. I think that'd be really enjoyable. Entertainment, I love spending time with friends. I love social time. One way to do that is through video games. I don't play a ton, but if I have some extra time and I need something to do to hang out with my friends, I'll play some video games. My favorite game is Rocket League, which is like a car soccer game, and video games is like the main way I stay connected with my best friends from high school, because one of them goes to school in Wisconsin, one of them's in the National Guard, no, Marines. He's in the Marines over in California. And so, being able to talk to those two still through those means is a blessing. I love, running is a good form of entertainment for me. I enjoy active games. Eventually when I get older, I hope to run some half marathons or marathons with some friends or family. I think the best way to push your body is to do it with someone, because then you can relate and you can be distracted from your physical pain that's occurring. On the right here, I have a picture of a spike ball. It's a game I picked up last year, and it's a fun yard game that can be a ton of fun once you get the hang of it. Would definitely recommend that you would do that. But any kind of yard games I really enjoy. Kind of get that from my uncle. He's a big outdoors enthusiast and loves those kind of games. And lastly, I love movies. Specifically, I really like the Marvel movies. Pretty stereotypical, but I think they're great. I love the storyline, and I love how they made all of the 30 some movies or whatever it is line up in order for the events like the one big movie. I think that's cool. Family, I enjoy my family a lot. My parents did get divorced when I was in sixth grade, so I have two families. You know, we live with my mom, and then I have my dad, and he married my stepmom, Rosalinda, when I was in I think it was ninth grade, eighth or ninth grade. So we have two families. They're both very loving. They're both caring, and I enjoy spending time with them when I can get home. It's hard with the busy schedule, but it's totally worth it. I have two sisters, Megan and Joyce. If you look at that top right photo, Megan's the one on the right. She's a little older. She's older than Joyce, and then Joyce is on my mom's lap with our dog Sadie. My On the bottom of that picture, you have a picture with my cousins and my grandma. My cousin on the far left is Anna, and then Rachel is on the left of my grandma, sitting down. And then my grandpa is up in the top left corner with his dog Mocha. So, you know, family time's always been important to me. I love helping them, serving them, you know, spending time with them when I get the chance. And lastly, my biggest passion is working with kids. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be in the ed major. I don't have a lot of pictures working with kids, so I just went back in my photos when I could. Top right here, we have a photo from Camp Grace, the camp I work at every summer for a few weeks. I'm the assistant director there to the director who was my neighbor. That happened after he had a heart attack about, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, and then he asked me I kind of took over for camp that year, and then he asked me to jump on as his assistant for the next however long I'm there. So I've just been doing that in the summers. I enjoy working with kids from 3rd to 5th grade all the way up to 9th through 12th grade. So a really good balance. In the bottom right there, that's a picture from me in high school. I'm on the far right. I coached T-ball and Little League in the summer in the mornings, and this was one of the teams I won the Little League league with. So that was a good time, teaching them how to swing a bat and field balls. It's always a good time. And then that far left picture, we have a thing at our high school called Elementary Night with the basketball team. We go in classrooms all week and help out teachers with what they need, whether that's, you know, preparing materials or, you know, reading the kids, those sort of things. And then one game that week, at a home game, we have at halftime of the B squad game. The little kids come out. We do some dribbling lines with them. We shoot some hoops. We show them the community, what we're teaching those kids, so that they can become good athletes when they become older as well. So that is my presentation on some of the things that I enjoy in life. I hope you enjoyed and enjoy this school year as we get started. Looking forward to working with all of you.